There has been an attack. What happened? Get up and leave it. Usman's are garbage junction, and I am the captain. Sindabad, it's a minute, it's Allah, we are well done, Al-Mahakal, Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Actually, Season 6 was not as popular as the previous seasons. There were many reasons for that. The story started to seem a bit drawn out. Many viewers felt that the impact of Usman Ghazi's character has been reduced and the focus has become more on the side characters. People did not like some new characters that much, and the biggest thing was that in Season 6, big historical turns like any big victory were shown less, due to which people started getting bored. Therefore, the opinion of the fans on social media was also that Season 6 was fun, but it did not have the grip like Season 2, 3 or 4. Now this is the reason that people have very high expectations from this season, because in this, we will get everything: the victory of Busa, the pressure of both Mongol and Byzantine, and the biggest role of Orhan Ghazi. In the beginning of Season 6, we will see a big leap in time. Historically, this is the same time when about 5 to 10 years would have passed and Usman Ghazi is no longer just a tribal chieftain but has become a real ruler. His kingdom has become strong now. The soldiers and children of the tribe would all be living a happy life. But as has always happened, with new power, new enemies will also emerge. In this season, Usman Ghazi will have two big enemies. The Bajan Empire, which will always try to stop Usman Ghazi's progress, sitting on the border of Constantinople. The Mongols, whose entry will be on a 50-50 chance. But if they come, they will create a big problem for Usman Ghazi's kingdom. The Mongols will not just fight directly but will resort to tricks, conspiracies and treachery. They will try to isolate Usman Ghazi and break his united tribes. Till now we have seen Usman Ghazi in the battlefield holding the souls of the horse. But in this season, his style will have changed. He will now be seen in the court like a sultan. His responsibilities will not be just war but will be more on running the kingdom, taking decisions and strengthening the borders. Still, it is not that Usman Ghazi will not be seen in the war. When the time comes, only those who have always carried the sword will take up the sword. The most important aspect of this season will be the character of Orhan Ghazi. History has witnessed that during this period, Orhan reduced the burden of his father Usman Ghazi and took many wars upon himself. In Season 1, Orhan will be seen getting the wonders of wars. Purd Ghazi, Ali Sahab and Ali Sahab's son Mustafa will also be with him. But the twist will be that Mustafa will betray Usman Ghazi by breaking his orders and will harm his alliance. Friends, the biggest highlight of Season 1 will be the conquest of Bursa. This was the war that strengthened the foundation of the Ottoman Sultanate. However, in history, this conquest is recorded in the name of Orhan Ghazi, but in the series, it will be shown as the last big campaign of Osman Ghazi. In this war, we will get to see heavy battles, conquest of forts and martyrdom of many big characters. The season will not be limited to just wars. In this, we will see the descendants of Artul Ghazi's old soldiers. Duan Alb's descendant Sugartajan's family and perhaps Malik Shah's heirs will also be seen becoming a part of the story. All these characters will give new life to the story and will also remind the viewers of Artul Ghazi. The most special thing about the season will be that the story will not be limited to just one place. We will get to see different Turkish tribes, different chieftains and different border areas. This will make the season look bigger and more spectacular than before. According to history, Osman Gazi was suffering from a disease like arthritis in the last phase. This aspect can also be shown in the series. He will not be able to fight much war but will rely on Orhan Gazi. That is, now the story will be seen shifting from one generation to another. Friends, this season of Kurulu's Osman is going to be much more strong and emotional than all the previous seasons. Where on one hand there will be conspiracies of the Mongols and the Battle of the Byzantines. On the other hand, we will get to see big historical twists like the conquest of Bursa. Osman Gazi will be seen as a sultan and Orhan Gazi will prove to be the leader of the next generation with his ability. That is, Nazrin Season 7 will be the season where the real construction of the building from the foundation of the Ottoman Sultanate will begin. If you like the video, then like it and definitely subscribe to our channel Muslim Legacy 2.0.